Hey, it's Steph again. Middle school parent plus middle school teachers equal help. And this is episode 3, saying no to a smartphone, and I have my son with me. And we're going to have an honest dialogue. He's in 6th grade. Yep. We're in his room. And my son's a good student. He's a good kid. But he's still age 12. He's still in 6th grade and still going developmentally. There's some changes. Here's my channel. Looks like this. It has a bridge. And again, building bridges to support our middle school students age 11 to 14. That's how it looks on YouTube, if you're interested. So this episode is saying no to a smartphone. Oh man, I messed up. Keep messing up, Si. But that's growth mindset, right? All right. So again, child development, we went over that in the last episode. And the book that I love is Yardsticks. And it studies groups of kids, emotionally, physically, socially, like language, cognitively. So we went over ages 11, very peer focused, moody, self-absorbed, constant motion. They're restless. Physical aggression is common. They're sensitive about changing bodies, like to challenge rules, test limits, like to belong. We already talked about that, right? This is 6th grade. These are 6th grade students. Sarcasm, again, peer, slang, self-aware. I don't know. Here's the list. So the last episode I left off with asking you as a parent, why are you thinking about buying your kid a smartphone? Or why did you buy your middle schooler a smartphone? Dun, dun, dun. I've heard many reasons. First reason, I felt bad that my child was the only one without a phone. And the second reason we're going to talk about today is I'm scared they won't be able to get a hold of me. All right, it is 2022. And so, SIlas, you're just talking with me right now. You have a big 6th grade class.
Yep.
So what do they do with their phones, though?
Some kids take them out during class, but only for like one game or one round of games before they put them in their pockets.
Oh, they're allowed to sometimes, right?
No, they're allowed to do it at passing time.
But what about class?
If they go into the classrooms, they can still do it until the bell rings.
Okay.
In class, they're not allowed, or else it gets taken away.
All right. So your school has some type of policy, right? Do all kids follow the policy, though?
Why? What do you mean by that?
Do they take... Don't even. You're not snitching on your friends. Do they take it out during class sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay, thank you. That's not this episode, though, okay? All right. So, you as a parent, I felt bad that my child was the only one without a phone. I've heard that numerous times, okay? Your child is not the only one. Seriously, there are others that did not buy their kid a phone. I promise you. Maybe it's not many, but there are others. And you're the adult. Come on now. It's okay to say no. No. See how that worked? Kids, as a teacher, they crave boundaries. I will say, no, you cannot go there.
No, you cannot have
and they like it.
Christmas.
They'll give me an eye roll, but they like it because it provides safety and security. A firm no provides safety. Even if they have an attitude.
We
didn't even practice. Stop. To be told no is okay. Parents, it's okay to say no. And plus, do you remember when you lost your retainer over and over again? When Do you remember that?
No.
Like a very expensive retainer because your brain was going all over the place,
No.
and you'd like put in the garbage and all over. Yeah.
Wait, I put it in the
Okay,
garbage?
so 6th grade families, how
I
do you
did?
feel about your kids like having a phone where their brain's moving so fast that they lose it? Okay, so you just gave your child a phone in 6th grade, 5th, 6th, 4th, whatever you're doing, and then they happen just to be visiting with somebody and then misplace it because our kids, they misplace things. It's common. No. Okay, even ages 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then what do? You get angry at them. You yell at them, even though their brain doesn't have the capacity, right, to be responsible for these very, very, very expensive things. And then you get mad at them. And then they cry, and then it's a mess, and then you lost money. So you're angry at your kid, and they're sad they lost the phone. How could you be so irresponsible? It's because their brain isn't connecting at that point to be responsible for such an item like that. Okay, and then, no, not a good idea. It's okay to say no. It's okay. All right, sorry. I keep going on about that. Okay. So this is a common scenario. Again, remember, your child, my child, is impulsive and talks before thinking or does action before thinking. They care about their peers so much and their bros and their bro night.
My homies.
Okay. So
homies.
let's say an example. Silas gets a smartphone because I, as a parent, I felt bad and I wanted him to belong in his peer group, who they all have phones, correct?
Yep.
Okay, that's the truth. 2 problems as a teacher that commonly occur. Let's say he has a friend named KG, and he shows him an awesome fight that he posted.
KG.
Of course, Silas loves his friend, so he shares that fight and posts it again. They're looking for likes. And now Silas here has become obsessed with the likes that he is getting. So instead of doing his homework or his classwork or getting ready for sports at night that your dad wants you to be ready for, you're obsessed with the likes that you get. That's common. Or Silas knows that memes are funny.
Yes, they always are.
So actually, Silas, who is funny, he doesn't think before he posts, and he posts an inappropriate meme before thinking that either it was sexist or racist. And then he says something like, but it's funny. But now because he posts that, somebody reports him to the school, and now the school is mad at him.
No, if I post like a racial slur,
it's not.
I get hate from kids.
Right.
All the kids hate you.
You will, even though people think, oh, this was super funny.
Nope.
Okay, no, you're right. So that puts a lot of pressure on people. When they do stuff like that, a shamed emoji, they're impulsive. They want to be funny, and they don't think things through like this could potentially be offensive or racist or sexist or classist or whatever. They don't think like that. So after getting in trouble by the principal, he comes home to me and he is sad and angry and crying and confused. Mom, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to be funny and liked, but it had the exact opposite impact. That's what's happening when we're giving our 6th graders and 5th graders phones. They are impulsive and just want to be liked. Not a good idea. B, I'm scared they won't be able to get a hold of me. So this is a you thing as a parent. I'm scared. So this is us, right? We're anxious. We're scared. Okay. So your child feeds off of your fears. And that's not good. When you show fear, your child feels it 1,000 times more. Now, you remember as an adult when your mom or dad or whoever took care of you was super scared or fearful or angry. You felt that. You cried when your mom cried. You were scared when your dad was angry. You were super sad when your dad was sad, right? It magnifies it. So when you show fear, like, I can't get a hold of you, I'm so scared, they get scared too, that you're scared. And what about independence also? How did your parents get a hold of you or your family? I'm just telling you right now, our schools still have the same systems in place when you were a kid. You call the office. The office calls the teacher. I say, Silas, it's time to go downstairs. Silas goes downstairs. That system still works. It's still in place. Another thing, you need to trust us as teachers in the school building and how to get a hold of us. You need to have that trust. And also, parents, us educators, we need you to stop texting your kids in the middle of the class. I've had parents text their kids, what do you want for dinner? In the middle of my class. What's that all about? It's so disruptive to their learning when you're texting them in the middle of the class. We have a front office system. I do want to say something honestly, though, because some of my students live in very dangerous neighborhoods. And I am sorry that that is a situation. And that is a reality. So if you don't like what I have suggested, or you think I'm privileged, because I am, please give your kid then a flip phone or a gizmo or a relay phone without the social media, please. You want to add on something?
No, I want you to add on. The mom that gave you crap.
Oh, not yet. There's plenty of that. Plenty of stories that my son hears.
Yep.
So please, this is another situation too. Again, 13 or 14, not yet. 13-year-olds feel very sensitive and easily hurt. They worry a lot. So by you being worried about where they're at and constantly worried adds to their worry and they can't handle it. So I just want you to think, are you going to add to their worry by constantly contacting them? You as an adult and as a parent, you need to provide them some security and calmness. They need to feel that you are calm because they, at that age, need someone to be very stable and show stability, even when things suck. All right. That's all. This is also what I'm seeing too. No, not yet. Tiffany's 13. She's in 7th grade. Her dad keeps texting her, where are you? What are you doing? Are you okay? If Tiffany doesn't respond, then dad goes overboard and then calls the school that his daughter didn't respond. This happens. Now, Tiffany is worried now about worrying the dad. That's a lot to ask of a 13-year-old. Plus, it sucks for us teachers who are in the middle of content trying to educate them, and you're texting your kid. I don't understand what's up with that. So what's up with that? Okay. Last thing. If I was harsh and you didn't like what I had to say, then leave. That's okay. Yeah, just leave. That's your choice. But I'm telling you that please understand child development. Look where they're coming from also when you're buying them a smartphone. I still say no to a smartphone, especially ages 5 to 14. That's it. You want to say bye?
Kids actually get phones at 5.
I think it's happening. All right. Say peace, Silas.
Wait, can I tell them?
Not yet. I have to make sure. Okay, bye. No, bye.